Alright guys, so it's Christmas morning, but I promise you that if something happens, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna talk about it. So very briefly, we do have a red morning here, but the reason why I came here is because 2 days ago, I actually said that we have to come down to this region on the total market cap, 2.9 trillion, and show a market structure shift there. And on yesterday's show, if you've been there on the giveaway, it's amazing, I said that I'm looking for a market structure shift, and once that happens, I am going to get in on a long position, as you see down here at about 2.88, and that is exactly what happened. We came down 2.9, 2.89, and that is a market structure shift happening right there. If you see here, came down to 2.9 and then a market structure shift up here, which basically signaled, as I posted in the community as well, that there is a reversal happening most likely, and that I am going to take long positions. I shared all these long positions with you. Now, here's the thing. We have a retrace down here, and it seems like, okay, this was nothing else but a trap. And I even posted yesterday in the community, I said that I'm not happy about this liquidity. Can see another small flush before reversing, not changing anything on the positions. I was talking about this liquidity build up here, and I said we can see a mini flush, which we just witnessed. But what happens now is what is relevant and what is important. Couple of things to note here. One of them is that there is something called the center rally. And I'm not going to be, if you don't know who I am, my name is 𝗏𝗏. I do these 5 to 10 minute updates, whether it's Christmas, whether it's New Year, whatever is happening. If it's important, I'm going to be here. Very short, very concise, actionable. Subscribe to the channel. It would be awesome if we can get 40,000 subscribers this year. I don't know, we'll see. But you can join in the community as well and just see what trades we're taking and how we're doing it. But I'm not going to be the one telling you, as always, oh, buy the dip and center rally and all this craziness. I've actually been very bearish until now, and we've taken a bunch of short positions. And this is the first time when I actually said that this dip is different, and I am going to buy this dip. This is the show that I said about, or that I just talked about 2 days ago here on the channel. And now that we're there, even though it seems like everybody's fading it, everybody thinks it's another just, sell-off, whatever, it is not. And I'm going to tell you why I believe that. One of them is the center rally. Everybody's talking about center rally this, center rally that. What if it doesn't happen? Usually, center rally started on the 24th, sometimes back in 2004 and 1999, and the 27th. So usually that's the time when these rallies actually starts. And you can see that some of them are red, and if the center rally is red, that means January and Q1 most likely is going to be red. But what matters is that center rally should theoretically, based on history, start today. And if this dip is different, we need to buy this dip. Again, if you have not been here, the way I designed these shows, by the way, is that you have to come back, spend 5 to 10 minutes every single day, join in the community, pin the Telegram, there's a link in the description, and then you will be up to date with all the stuff. But basically, there is a 4-hour close above here. This is a 4-hour strong level, 4-hour close below here. Therefore, this is a strong reversal and coming back to the 50%. This is what we've been waiting for a long time. And I've been voicing my opinion that if I see a market structure shift, I am going to get in on a long position. And I did see that, not only on the 15-minute, but also on the hourly chart. That means this here is a very strong level. If you go down to the 15-minute, this is nothing else but a retrace to the order block. So I am still expecting a rally from here. I didn't change anything on the positions. And when I said the bottom is in, local bottom is in, I mean this bottom down here, which is the 4-hour low at 2.82 trillion. That means that we should start seeing a rally, especially considering the fact that center rally always started on the 24th. Most of the time started on the 24th, 25th, which is today. So considering everything, I shared all the trades that I have taken. They're all in here in the community. Again, pinned in the description on the very top. But I do have these positions here. Let me just refresh that. They are down, but I am not in a rush. I'm not in a worry. Why? Because there is still room to go down. So even if this market structure fails, which I think it will not, I think we're going to rally from here and the local bottom is in. But even if it does, we still have 3.5% to go. All this region is the discount zone, and we should be able to see a reversal from here. All the stop losses, as you can see in the community, all the stop losses are set, for example, in ETH, are set onto the 4-hour low. I also took a Solana long. Like, all of these are set to the 4-hour lows after a higher high has been created. So all of these should be safe. And also, I do believe if you have not deployed into the bots yet, holy shit, power bot that I gave you guys, when is it? 13 days ago, is up 134%. Anyway, so the bot here is also performing extremely well. You can copy these settings. I genuinely believe this is the time to actually deploy. And I know it's Christmas and I know it's whatever, especially if you don't really want to work about it or whatever, just deploy into the bots. Find the link in the description to all this. And also I bought the dip already, so you can find what these bots do and why and how. I'm gonna put the video up here. But guys, ultimately, I do believe that it is going to be scary. Everybody's going to call for whatever lure, and I do believe that that is exactly one of the reasons why this is still in. The bottom is most likely in. The liquidity I've been drafting up here yesterday, which I said that I don't like, and we will see another smash before reversing. We just witnessed that. It came down here, took all this liquidity and built up liquidity on top, and definitely ready to rally. So I would not be surprised to go all the way up here and take a new high on there. We do have a 4-point structure, so if you look on the 15-minute chart, let me just delete all this. We have a 4-point structure, so you're able to see a bottom here, a high here with a wick. We do actually, you can take this, sorry, let me just do this, delete this. It didn't come back 50, so this, there is a 50, and if we push all the way up here, there is going to be a 4-point structure, and it will basically confirm the reversal. Guys, subscribe to the channel, check out this video, which I'm gonna put up here. I'm gonna put it up right here. This is going to be big in the middle. Why I believe it's what is it? The how you can deploy into the bots. I do think it makes sense to just simply put some money in and see how it grows, and then let's hope that the center rally becomes true. Guys, I'll be here with you tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow if it makes sense, but always going to update you in the Telegram, so join in. Thanks so much for watching. And also very important, guys, don't search 𝗓𝗏𝗏 on Telegram, because they are actually scamming people, so also read this post. Just use the link in the description. I'll see you in the next one.